Recently, China's President Xi Jinping visited Philippines as he aimed to boost blossoming ties on the promise of billions of dollars in backing for megaprojects. With the current plans of the Duterte administration, it is a timely topic that we discuss how the relationship of China and the Philippines are currently working out and how it is affecting our communities. Being separated by only a narrow strip of water, China and the Philippines have been close neighbors for centuries, sharing not only geographic proximity but also blood bond, cultural affinity, and a long and sincere traditional friendship. Time really flies, and it has already been more than 2 years since His Excellency President Rodrigo Roa Duterte paid his first state visit to China in October 2016.
Over the past 2 years, China and the Philippines have created cooperation that gave great results. In 2017, our trade volume reached over $50 billion and the newly added investment from China reached over $53.84 million, which represents a year-on-year increase of 67%. China now stands out as the Philippines' top trading partner in import origin and export destination according to the latest data released by the Philippine Statistics Authority last October 10. Total Philippine exports to China were valued at $939.98 million, or 15% of the total export for August, overtaking the US for the top spot. This is 34.4% higher from the $699.48 million posted in the same period last year. Furthermore, China is actively supporting the economic and social development in Mindanao by rendering assistance to infrastructure building in Marawi and as well as funding projects in Davao to benefit the local people. The Chinese side has used grant to help put on ground such projects as roads, bridges, waters, markets, pumping stations, and school buildings. Always bearing in mind playing our due part in improving livelihood, reducing poverty, assisting the needy, and realizing sustainable development in the Philippines.
Over the past 2 years, China and the Philippines experienced a lot of changes. China today stands out as the second largest tourist origin next to the Philippines. In the first 3 quarters of 2018, Philippines already received 972,000 Chinese tourists and is expecting to reach 1.5 million tourists every year. Now, as the Philippines and China ties are getting warm, people started to doubt the talks and agreements between the two countries. Lots of groups of people cry out to Duterte that the Philippines is not for sale. Bayan Muna Representative Nery Colmenares thinks that the Philippines is starting to fall into China's debt trap, questioning the government's move of asking assistance from China instead of other countries that have lower interest rate. Colmenares' concern showed that the possible implications that the country's territories are being used as payment for the loans of the country.
Some of the Filipino habits with Chinese roots are the following. Always looking for a bargain, which rings a bell for Filipinos who love ukay-ukay. Philippine adaptation of flea markets, bargain shops, and sale items. Lighting fireworks and firecrackers in New Year. A belief which originated from Chinese could ward off bad luck and evil spirits. The fireworks display is also their way of starting the new year with a bright and colorful start. Wearing red or bright colored attire for happy occasions. The color red resembles blooming, enthusiasm, celebration, vitality, and creativity.
Going back in history, Chinese and Chinese mestizos played a major role in influencing not only the country's economy but also the country's sovereignty, governance, and political system. Comparing it to the current times, Chinese still hold great power over Philippine economy, especially now. In the current list of Philippines' richest persons, citizens with Chinese origins gain most of the spots, including Gokong Wei and Uy. Chinese Filipino businessmen are estimated to own more than 30% of the country's top 1,000 corporations and control more than half of the publicly listed companies.